I, H.K. Sinha, this time going to explain the narration chapter which is very important for you. You have been studying it from very early classes, but this time you have to emphasize on some important matters. At first, you have to know four vital points before converting the narration into direct or indirect. First is reporting a speech. The sentence which is outside the inverted comma is called reporting a speech. For example, Rohan said to me, I won the first prize. Here in this sentence, Rohan said to me is the example of reporting a speech. Now second term is reported speech. The sentence under the inverted comma is called reported speech. In the same example, Rohan said to me, I won the first prize. Here I won the first prize which is inside the inverted comma is called reported speech. Now third point is reporting verb. The verb of reporting a speech is called reporting verb. In the same example, Rohan said to me, I won the first prize. Here said is the example of reporting verb because it is the example where in reporting a speech we are finding this. Now next is reported verb. The verb of reported speech is called reported verb. For example, Ram says to me, I live at Simapur. Here live is the example of reported speech because it is a part of reported speech. Now here are some general rules. You have to take it. Firstly, say, says and said is not changed. Again, said to change into tell, says to change into tells, said to is changed into told. Third is that comma should be changed into that. Fourth, inverted comma should be abolished. Abolished means it will vanish. 5 number, pronoun of reported speech should be changed as the following formula. 1, 2, 3, SON. That means first person according to subject, second person according to object, third person no changing. Next rule. If reporting verb is in present or future tense, the verb of reported speech will be not changed. But if reporting verb is in past tense, then the verb of reported speech will be changed as following. It is very important rule. You have to understand it in fine way. V1 and V5 will be changed into V2. Now V2 will be changed into had plus V3. M is R will be changed into was or were. Was were will be changed into had been plus V4. Have has had will be changed into had. Shall into should, will into would, can into could, may into might. In the same way, if reporting verb is in past tense, then some other words will be also changed as follows. Today into that day, tomorrow into next day, yesterday into previous day, last night into previous night, this into that, these into those, here into there, now into then, ago into before. For example, Ram said to me, I ate an apple last night. Its indirect will be Ram told me that he had eaten an apple previous night. You see here, 8 V2 is changed into had plus V3 had eaten, and in the same way last is converted into previous. So this formula will be implemented by you one by one, and in this way you can change any direct speech into indirect speech, but for interrogative sentence there are some special rules also. Now come to interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence has also some basic rules. For example, say, says and said will be changed into ask, asks and asked. Say to, says to and said to will be changed into ask, asks and asked. WH question. That means the sentence which is started with what, when, which, where, how. The structure of such sentence will be in indirect speech according to this: WH word plus subject plus auxiliary verb plus principal verb plus object plus full stop. For example, he said to me, "What are you doing here?" Indirect. He asked me. Said to is changed into asked. He asked me what I was doing there. Was are doing is changed into was doing. It is the changing. Second example, you said to me, "When will you return to my house?" Indirect. You asked me when I would return to your home. In this way, indirect speech, there are some basic rules only, and you can understand with remembering WH words formula only. Now, second type of sentence is non-WH questions. Its structure is if or whether plus subject plus auxiliary verb plus principal verb plus object plus full stop. You have to understand it. What is non-WH question? Non-WH question means that type of sentence which answer can be given by yes or not. For example, I said to him, "Are you cutting a tree?" Indirect. I asked him whether he was cutting a tree. M is R is changed into here was where. Second example, you said to me, "Were you taking interest in that game?" You asked me if I had been taking interest in that game. So, these are the rules for assertive and interrogative sentence. In next class, I will teach you about imperative and exclamatory sentence also. Thank you very much.